Hello, today I'm going to show you an awesome unboxing video by me for you. Today, let me introduce you the RAGU 17B Automatic Digital True Multimeter RMS6000 with two built-in ceramic fuses. Yeah, this is an upgrade for my electronic devices. It has an improved safe design from 2019. The two built-in ceramic fuses, one is 200 mA and one is 20 ampere, provides improved overload protection and effectively prevent the meter from being damaged by misuse. The RAGU 17B is the most advanced system and meets the highest safety standards, so you can use it smoothly and gentle. This versatile digital multimeter with real effective value measures AC-DC voltage and AC-DC current and resistance, capacity, frequency, and continuity test. It supports manual and automatic selection of the measurement range according to your requirements. And I'm going to like it that has an automatic measuring range system. This is so awesome, I think so, because my previous multimeter does not support this. The new version is equipped with your high-quality thickened locking holster that provides storage for pros and lead on the back, as well as a flexible stand for maximum viewing and reading comfort. The holster keeps all hands free and provides additional protection from falls and impacts. It has a sensitive, personalized value. That device and multimeter is full powerful yet user-friendly features and specifications such as an automatic power off and on system, 15-second backlight for energy saving, large LCD display, data memory, maximum minimum memory function, low battery indicator, and so on, to optimize the user experience of each customer. And you can see there are so many crocodile clamp cables in it. Wow, awesome! You have a quick start with this multimeter, and everything what you need is in there to have a good measuring. One time, it is in the box a 17B digital multimeter, one pair of test leads, one 9-volt battery, and you can assemble it easily. Only you have to do is rotate the multimeter and have a look. There is a screw. This screw you have to unscrew, and under the cover you can see the docking space to get the 9-volt block battery in place. You'll place it. Think about plus and minus pole. And then you have to close the cover again, and your multimeter is ready to use. You have a pair of the test leads, and in my case, I don't know, this is a basic thing, because so many crocodile clamps, maybe they're in the factory that it was maybe a failure, I think so. But I like it. Thank you. You have a 9-volt block battery in it, one USML in German and English language, so you can get started quickly and easily. Oh yeah, and this we will perform later. This multi-battery is a battery-driven 3/5/6 automatic digital instrument. The RAGU 17B is a perfect combination of stable performance, high precision, and high reliability. The instrument is equipped with an LCD display of text height of 21 mm, which is designed for delivering clear and accurate readings. High voltage alarm, 15 seconds backlight, and overload protection make it convenient to use. It can be used to measure the DC and AC voltage and the AC-DC current, resistance, capacitance, diode, continuity, true RMS, and frequency. It is an ideal tool in laboratory and factory as well as for radio bands and family due to outstanding performance. And when measuring the voltage, please do not input ultimate voltage value which exceeded the limits of DC 1000 volt or AC 700 volt RMS. When the DC voltage is higher than 36 volts or AC voltage is higher than 25 volt, check the test leads for reliable contact, current connection, and good insulations to avoid electric shock. When selecting the function and the range, test lead must leave the measuring point. Please select the correct function and range to prevent accidental operation. Although there is a full range protection, you still need to pay attention due to safety concerns. When taking current measurements, do not input current value which exceed the limit of 10 ampere. But this 10 ampere, this is a lot. Wow, the technical features are awesome. DC voltage, AC voltage, AC-DC current, AC-DC current for 10 ampere. Oh, resistance, diode, on-off test, capacitance, frequency test, auto power off and on, backlight display, unit symbol display, through RMS measurement, and electric field detection. The display is made of an LCD liquid crystal design. Maximum display is 5,999. It counts automatic polarity display. The measuring method is dual integrated AD converter. The sample rate is approx 3 times per second. Overrange indicator, it will shows you on the display OL. The low battery indicator will get you a battery symbol. And the operation environment from 0 to 40 degrees Celsius, relative humidity is more than 80%. The power supply is 9 voltage. It is an 6F22 battery. The dimensions are 184 to 90 to 46 millimeters, and the weight is approximately 320 grams. And this is all the specifications and the technical features in this or with this designed awesome digital multimeter. And you have an hold function on the left side button. Then you can use the select button, the range button, relationship button. The hard button is to switch, because if you have some test range with a voltage design, you can switch to hard too. Maximum minimum range, you can see you have on the bottom side you have 10 ampere milliampere host, then the COM port for the black wire, and on the right side host there is a voltage and a diode, etc., and hard slot where you can get in the red wire. The red wire you can also get into 10 ampere and milliampere, and of course you have a rotatable switch to get in the different measuring setup what this device is supporting. Really awesome. I like it really much, and we're going to test now a little bit. I think we are going to see what we can test at a fast range here. Let's go. Let's perform an AC voltage measurement. So the first setup is insert the red test lead and the black test lead into the VOM hard and COM input jacks, respectively. That means you will dock now the black one on the COM port. The black wire has to dock every time in the COM port, and the red in the VOM and hard thing. Then let's go to the setup. Rotate the function selection switch to this letter, and above the letter is a wave, which is for AC voltage measurement. So here we are. This is a basic setup. Connect test and of the test lead with circuit under test. Ooh. Here we are. This is an energy plug, and we're getting in position, and you can see now there is a value. Read the measurement value from the display screen. Woo! 230 voltage. Okay, this is standard. In Germany, it is standard up to 240. That means 230 is a good value. No problem with this. Before measuring, since the influences of previous measurement or test environment around, the values showed on the display screen may be not returned to O. Don't worry about that. It will not affect the measuring result for this time. And you can also use the maximum and minimum thing and the hard button, as you can see. Now we switched to hard. 50 hard is standard in Germany. That means here you can see it is a good value. This energy supply is working well. Do not measure input voltage which is higher than 750 voltage RMS. Otherwise it may cause damage to the meter. And here you can see the button maximum and minimum. There you can see what is the minimum range and the maximum range in this test circuit. And in this case you can see it only has a difference of 0.4 voltage. This is nothing. When measuring the high voltage, please pay more attention to prevent electrical shock. And you can see this automatic function here. I like it really much, this automatic function of this multimeter. You do not have to set the right range. Only thing you have to do is set up the right AC voltage measurement, then put it in position, and you can see it, and you can use it, and you can hold it, and you can use it. Really awesome. After measuring, disconnect the lead from the circuit under the test immediately. Job's done. So you can test AC voltage measurement. Switch off, job's done. Oh yeah. So let's perform a DC voltage measurement. In this case, we are going to use this start battery, which is inside right now in a Smart 4.2. And this car has some problems with the start up at the winter time. First thing is rotate the function selection switch to the V, and above the V is an 3 dots and 1 line. That means, or that is for DC voltage measurement. And in this car it is an battery installed, and now we are inside the red test lead and the black test lead to the V, ohm, hard and COM input jacks respectively. That means the red wire comes into the V, ohm and hard dock, and the black wire comes in the COM input. Now we connect these two wires by using this additional cable. These are crocodile clamps. This will perform a better. It supports me a little bit here because I have to hold this video thing, and it is easier for me to make a setup like this. You can also use the two multimeter included measuring tools. Okay, so here we can see we now docked at the red pole, that is the plus pole of the battery, and we are docked with the black wire on the minus pole. This is the black pole on the battery. Now we connected each other. So now connect it, and then you can read on the screen 12.4 voltage. This is not a good value because the battery should have 12 voltage. This is on the cover written down, okay, but every battery has to be above this value. That means here should be 12.7 as well. But we can test more than this, because we can now get started the engine. And if the value will go down under 10 voltage, this is an indicator to have a bad battery installed. And we can additional do is we can test our alternator. The alternator will get the power, the reload power, into the battery, and this you can see on the screen of the multimeter. So here we go. Now we are open the gates of the car, and here you can see the voltage is getting down to 12.23. This is not so much. And now let's start the engine. Here we can see, it was under 10 voltage. This is not good. It's not good. But now we are nearly 14 volt. That means the alternator is working well. Here 14.5. This is good value, but not for the battery, only for the alternator. So here we go. Now let's check the alternator. We are check the battery. The battery is bad. We have to replace them. But now the alternator test is we are accelerate up to 3000 rounds per minute. The engine is still running, and you can see it is still 14.865, etc. That means the alternator is working well. He gets more power, or the exactly power, into the battery, and will reload then. Top up with power, top up with energy, your battery. But if the battery is a bad battery, the battery cannot handle this. So we have to replace it, but not the alternator. The alternator is a good work. This is a test if you accelerate and the value is not changing. This is good. Okay, alternator test passed. Battery passed too. That means battery is bad. In this case, we have to replace them. But only with the help of this multimeter we can see this. So, reach your measurement value from the display screen, job's done. Don't measure voltage over DC 1000 volt or AC 750 volt. Otherwise, it may cause damage to the meter. No way. When measuring high voltage, more attention should be paid to personal safety and avoid your body getting in touch with the high voltage circuit. After job is done, we can see now that the multimeter is working very well with this troubleshooting battery. Oh no, it's a bad battery. We have to replace the battery. Sorry. So think about if your battery should have 12 volt, the battery has to be minimum range 12 volt. And if you start, that is a cranking test too. If you start the engine, then it should be not under 10. So now disconnect each cable, and then we are ready here. After measuring, disconnect the test lead from circuit under the test immediately. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel soon. Soon.